Changing my attitude changed my life. This line has profound impact in my life. And I got this line from the book Attitude is Everything. This book taught me a lot. How to think, act, and speak positively. How to confront my fear fearlessly. And now I look for the silver lining in every dark cloud. Hello, Toastmaster, and my dear guest. Now I will walk you through 3 stages of my life. Coming to the stage 1. I was born in 1996, a very small village in Bihar. And I was the youngest and fourth child of my parents. That's why my mother used to tease me that I was the unplanned one. And my childhood was mostly influenced by my elder siblings. They were very good in studies, so was I. I started my education from Hindi medium government school. And I was very sincere student. Hindi and Sanskrit was my favorite subject. If you would ask me the synonyms of fire in Hindi, Agni ka pyayvachi sab, I would tell you more than 5. But in English, I have to Google it. So apart from that, I also participated in Hindi speech and I won the district level competition. Now you must be wondering, if I was giving the speeches in my school days, then what made me join Toastmaster Club? Hold on, the whole story is yet to come. Now coming to the second stage of my life, I got into engineering college in Odisha, and the real struggle started. Language and everything was in English. And I had option to communicate with people either in English or in Oriya. Both were not my cup of tea. And however, I was very fascinated with the Oriya language, and somehow I managed to learn it within 1 year. But the struggle with English was still there, and I started running away from the situation. I used to bunk the English class, or either I used to hide myself so that nobody could ask me anything. And but I never realized that I was the same person who was always at the forefront in school days, became the backbencher. And after that, I was enjoying my BTech life, regardless of all these things. I used to just study just to pass the examination, and somehow I completed my BTech, and luckily I got the job. Now coming to the third and realization stage of my life, where last year I lost my job, and for 2 to 3 months I was struggling to got the job. During that job hunting period, I got a lot of rejection and failure. With that failure, I got to realize about my real self, my weakness, and what are the mistakes I made in my life. Fear of facing people, fear of speaking, and the biggest fear I had, the fear of judgment, what other people perceive about me. So after that, I realized that we all take a lot of things in our life granted. Our health, our job, and most importantly, our time. I did the same thing. I took everything for granted. And at that time, I had only 2 choices. Either I could continue my life the way I was, or I could take charge of my life, embrace myself, and embrace my all flaws, and change the situation the way I wanted. I chose the second one. And that day was the first day of changing my attitude. That had changed everything. Thank you so much.
Superb, superb. Embracing yourself. Definitely. Fear of ourselves. What do you think of myself? Am I Shah Rukh Khan?